Footage of the man accused of killing Grace Millane shows him taking a carpet cleaning machine to his apartment and leaving with a suitcase the day after he was last seen with the British backpacker. Hours of CCTV footage from cameras around central Auckland show the 27-year-old coming and going from the City Life Hotel, where he lived and where Ms Millane died sometime on the night of December the 1st and 2nd last year. The CCTV footage and the accused's first formal interview with the police were played to the jury in his High Court murder trial today. Our reporter Sarah Robson was there and filed this report. And just a reminder, details in this story may be upsetting.
In his first interview with the police, the accused told Detective Sergeant Ewan Settle that he and Ms Millane had met up at Sky City on a Tinder date on the evening of December the 1st last year. He said they had a couple of drinks and parted ways because he had plans to meet up with a friend down at the viaduct.
How did the evening sort of come to an end?
There was a hug and a kiss on the cheek and a thanks, nice meeting you. And then I said, let me know about tomorrow. And she said, okay. And then she kept walking.
The man said his friend didn't pick up his calls, so he headed to another pub on Queen Street.
How many drinks do you think you had in that place?
I would say 10.
10?
10.
Okay.
Yep.
Just all beers?
Yep.
The man said he paid for the drinks with cash. He said he was at the pub until 10 or 11 that night, and after that he couldn't remember what happened next.
And after that, you don't remember anything?
No. After that I remember waking up the next day. And that was it.
The man said when he woke up in his apartment in the City Life Hotel the next day, he knew he'd had too much to drink the night before. He suspected he'd been helped up there by the hotel concierge.
I don't know why I do it. I guess it's because I saw my dad getting drunk when I was a kid and drinking until he dropped. So I've carried it on.
As the interview continued, Detective Sergeant Ewan Settle asked the man what happened in the following days. At one point, Mr Settle left the interview room, and when he returned, he told the accused this.
Obviously with this young girl missing, disappearing, and we're very, very concerned for her safety, obviously. It's entirely possible that she's been the victim of foul play.
Okay.
You understand what that means?
Yeah.
We've obviously got a lot of people working on this.
Yeah.
The man was asked whether he would voluntarily provide a DNA sample.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I know I haven't done anything wrong, so I'm happy to do it.
Okay. Some of the wording of the forms, because at this stage we don't know what's happened to this girl.
Okay.
It's possible that somebody has killed her. Okay. You
Okay.
understand that?
Yeah.
She might, when I say foul play, I mean that someone might have murdered her.
At one point, when he is left in the room alone again, the accused gets up and knocks on the door.
Hey, I just want to ask a question. Have I been arrested for something I didn't do?
You haven't been arrested, mate.
I was like, holy shit. Okay.
When Detective Sergeant Ewan Settle returns to the room, he reads the man his legal rights. He then presents the accused with a picture of him taken from a CCTV camera in the lift of the City Life Hotel.
That's on Sunday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:14.
The accused had earlier told the detective he had woken up at 9 or 10 that morning.
That's you walking in with a suitcase at 8:14.
Yep.
Yep.
I've still got that suitcase too.
Whereabouts is it?
It's in my room.
Detective Sergeant Ewan Settle pressed the man about his story.
I might have got the times wrong, but if you're assuming that I was using that suitcase for something, I've still got that suitcase in my room. And you guys can have it.
The man insisted he was telling the truth.
I'm being truthfully honest with you. I've still got that bag in my room.
Okay. Let's put the bag to one side for a second.
Yeah.
Okay. Where had you been that night?
Oh, I told you.
Okay. No. That's not the case. Right. You've told a lie.
What do you mean?
It was a big mistruth.
This afternoon, the jury watched CCTV footage of the accused man's movements on December the 2nd, in the hours after Ms Millane's death. It showed the man leaving the City Life Hotel and going to the warehouse to buy a suitcase. He also went to a supermarket, and receipts show he bought cleaning products, gloves and gum and paid for them with cash. He took them back to his apartment and left again in a taxi to pick up a rental car. That afternoon, he went to a bar in Ponsonby where he was filmed drinking outside with a woman. He returned to the apartment, and just before 8:30 that night, he went out again and hired a carpet cleaning machine. About an hour later, the man is seen wheeling a baggage trolley up to his room and then wheeling it into the lift with 2 suitcases and a sports bag on it. The court has heard Ms Millane's body was in one of them. Her parents, Gillian and David, both cried as they watched the footage of the accused putting the suitcases into the rental car. Early the next morning, December the 3rd, the man drove to a hardware store in West Auckland where he bought a shovel. He was next seen returning to a car park near the City Life Hotel 3.5 hours later. Ms Millane's body was found in a suitcase buried in a shallow grave in the Waitakere Ranges a few days later. Mō te hōtaka o te ahi, ko Sarah Robson, aho.